Okay, so I'm gonna start off by packing my personal item. So the personal item I'm using for this trip is this backpack I got off of Amazon. And it's this really pretty pink color and it has a bunch of pockets. And then on the back, what I really like, it has the Charlie strap and then a little hidden pocket back here that I can keep my passport in. And then it just flips open, almost like a suitcase fully. So you have this big wide compartment. And then on this side here as well, it has two compartments as well. And so what I'm gonna do for this trip specifically is I'm planning on arriving in the Orlando airport and I'm gonna go straight to the parks. So I'm gonna bring this box, and inside here, I have my Etsy Halloween ears, and then I also have my Etsy ear holder that I can attach to my bag I'm bringing. And I'm just keeping it in this box to travel because I don't want them to get bent. I feel like everything gets smushed when I travel, so I just prefer to put it in something a little sturdy, a little bit more protective. So this will go in first. I know that's a little extra, but it makes me feel better. So first that goes in, and then because I'm going straight to the park, I'm gonna put that park bag in. And so I'm gonna use this Halloween fanny pack that's Mickey themed, and it's already packed for the park. So I'll quickly show you what I've put in here. So first, I have this for her body glide in a little mini, just to be able to apply as I need. I am bringing this Bare Republic sunscreen stick just because I think it'll be the easiest to reapply throughout the day. And then I'm bringing a pair of sunglasses that I just keep in this little sleeve. I got these off of Amazon really cheap, and I prefer to bring cheap Amazon glasses to the parks. I'm always afraid I'm gonna lose them, I'm gonna break them. So that way, bring me a cheap pair like this, I don't really mind if something happens to them. And then it's gonna be in the 80s when I go. So I'm gonna bring this little fan that plugs into my phone, just in case I need it. I don't really think I'll need it on this trip, but it's one of those things I'd rather have it and not need it than wish I had it. And then I love this lip gloss. It is the e.l.f. Sun Boss Gloss, and it has SPF in it, which is perfect to help your lips not get sunburned. And then I am bringing an iWalk portable charger, just because I know I'm going to be taking a ton of pictures, a ton of video. I'm going to want to use my phone a lot, so this will help me keep my battery up. And then the last thing I have in here is a collapsible water bottle. So I have a little strap on it so I can attach it to the outside of my bag in case I fill it up and don't drink it all. And then inside of it, I have put this little case. And it is a reusable straw in here. I hate the paper straws. I will 100% rather use this reusable silicone straw, just because it's so much nicer. And so I just keep it in here for now just so I don't lose it. It does have a carabiner hook on it, so I could do it that way, but for now, in travel, I just keep it like this. And then sometimes I don't bring the case, I'll just stick the straw in here. It kind of depends on the day. But all of that goes in here. And of course, I will throw my phone and my headphones in here as well. But I'm currently still using those. But that way, as soon as I get to the airport, I can put this stuff in the car and just take this out. And then I'll take the ears out of the box and be ready to go to Disney without having to open my big rolling suitcase. So that I just put on the side here. And then the next thing I'm gonna put in here is my liquids bag. So I think at the airport I travel out of now, you don't actually have to take your liquids out. I'm not 100% sure on that. So honestly, I'd rather just save myself the hassle. I separate my liquids into a separate pouch that I know is TSA approved, and I keep it in my personal item because it's just the easiest to open and grab. So I put that in here. The next thing I put in here is this. It's kind of big, it's a little big, bulky, but they are the over-the-ear headphones. I also have to be bringing my Apple AirPods, but I tend to use them the entire time, so the battery dies, and I don't like charging them as I'm moving around. So I bring these as well, and honestly, sometimes I like just completely having something to block everything else out. So I bring those, and I'll use them down in Florida as well. The next thing I bring is this, just a little baggie of granola bars and some drink mixes that I can make. You know, I can fill that water bottle up at the airport, throw the drink mix in to make it a little bit more interesting. But I always travel with snacks. I can get hangry, so it's always better to have snacks. If I don't eat them, I don't eat them, but I don't want to pay for airport food. That's expensive. And then the next pouch I throw in here is this one. I got it off Amazon. It is a super cute gray and pink and white Mickey bag. And I like that it came with this little hand strap. And I use this bag specifically because everything that I want to use on the airplane in my seat, I tend to put in here, so I can just pull this out and then it's easy to hold on to. And so after we descend, I don't have to like rush or try to put everything away to get off the plane. Worst comes to worst, I just put it back in here, use the wrist strap, and then I can go. It tends to be a little convenient. But right now in here, I just have a little bit of a bigger phone charger. So I'll use this on the travel day and save the iWalk for when I'm in the park because it's much smaller and lighter than this guy is. And this guy, because it has the two different cables, it can charge my AirPods and my phone at the same time. So I like this specifically for travel day. And I am also going to bring my AirFly Pro so that I can use my headphones to listen to movies on the plane. And then I also just have the charging cord for that if I need it, but it's already fully charged and I think it has like a 16-hour battery life, so I don't think I'll need to charge it at all this trip, but just in case, I will bring it. And that fits all nicely in there. And that's everything that I'm going to put in this big top compartment. So this is kind of what it looks like. I'm going to lift you up here. And so this is what it looks like in the top compartment. It all fits in perfectly. There's actually quite a bit of extra space in here. I can easily have room to throw in a jacket, or I think I'm going to wear a jacket to the airport. So when I get to Florida and want to take it off, I can throw it in here. So this will be very nice, and I'll have extra room for souvenirs. Okay, so I'm going to zip this up now because the last couple of things I have is going to go in the outside compartments. So I'm just going to zip this up, and then on this outside here, it has two different compartments. So in this bigger one, it also has a second zipper if you want to do even more separation. And then you've got these two big pockets here. So what I'm going to throw in there is this little lanyard thing. Sometimes I like to use it in the airport. I can clip my phone to it and I can just have like my phone dangling at my side. I don't have to worry about having a hand to hold that, my suitcase, so I get a drink. So like I can just like have my phone dangling. Sometimes it just makes it easier. I don't always use it, but I like to have it just in case. And so I put that there. And then on this outside one, the very outside, I just keep a couple of little sanitation wipes in case I need them in the bathroom or anything like that, or if I just want to freshen up. I put it in the very outside just because that's the easiest to get through without having to rifle through a bunch of stuff. And I also keep a little pouch like this. It's a little coin purse. And so what I like to do is I will put the jewelry I plan to wear in here, and then after I go through security, I'll put it on afterwards, just so I don't have to worry about my jewelry sitting off the metal detectors. I always set them off. Something I do always sets them off. So I bring this it helps a little bit. But also when I'm on the plane, if I'm using those headphones, I don't want to be wearing my bigger earrings, I can use this. I know I have a safe place to put them, I won't lose them. And so I just put this here as well. And that is everything I keep in my personal item. And so I'm just gonna hook these guys up. It got little clips on the outside here. And so I just do that on both sides. And then it also has a little water bottle holder on this side. I think I'm also gonna bring my stainless steel 24-ounce water bottle as well as the collapsible one. So I'll most likely keep that one on the outside because I'll use that one more likely because I can put ice in it before I go through security. So I can put cold water in there and then have that for my longer days when I'm bringing a bigger bag than just the fanny pack. And I think that would be very helpful.